Thank you for staying with us. You're watching KTN Weekend Prime. They say that those who succeed in life are those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Daniel Odongo was born blind in Mathare slums here in Nairobi, but was lucky to regain his eyesight through surgery. Despite being abandoned at an early age and cash-strapped most of the time, Odongo has managed to beat all odds and realize his dreams of becoming a pilot. He's put himself through flying school while working as a cobbler. Here's KTN Health and Science reporter beldeen Waliaula with that story of resilience and sheer determination. Just a teaser of our story.
In Mathare slums, Nairobi County, we meet Daniel Otieno Odongo. He was born blind 29 years ago in Mumias, Kakamega County.
I was born on 24th August 1991 with the subluxated and congenital cataract causing my blindness. I never had a chance to go to school at an early age. After 3 years, it was discovered by my father that I was blind.
Due to this, his parents separated and his mother took him to his maternal grandmother, who used to take him to church every Sunday to mingle with people. It is here that he created a good rapport with the priests and sisters at the time.
I had a chance to go and stay with the Catholic nuns at Mumias Convent, St. Peter's Catholic Church. There they struggled my way on how I can go to school. They tried that at one point I joined St. Anne's Primary School, which was a girls' school. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit there. I also tried St. Peter's Boys Primary School. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit there because they are writing on the board and I can't see from where I was seated. So they asked if I can also be taken to a special school, and they made an attempt to go to Kibo School for the blind. The year 2006, when I got my 351 marks out of 500, being the best scorer with the visual impairment.
From here, he managed to join Thika School for the Blind for his secondary school studies, where he managed to score a B- of 53 points in the year 2010.
I had to join the university in 2012, September. After convincing the Catholic nun, after convincing my brother who was also there, but not everybody was fully agreeing that with a B- of 53 points I could join Kenyatta University.
Fate had its eyes on him. A bout of cerebral malaria landed him at Kikuyu Hospital, where he met a lady who told him that through surgery he could have his sight restored, something he didn't believe.
I told her, please, madam, I'm so grateful, but I don't know what to say at the moment because I'm very much comfortable. I can read with my fingers braille. I can read. I can walk with my walking stick, the white cane, comfortably, so I don't see the reason to see. So she said, okay, don't worry about the bees. First of all, go for the treatment. Once you get well, we'll see, you'll figure out what we can do.
The surgery happened, and Odongo says it was an overwhelming experience to see light for the first time ever.
I could perceive some light and I could see even things moving in front of my eye. And I said, hey, this is what it means by seeing. Then I said, wow, this is great.
Dr. Sarah Sitati, a consultant ophthalmologist, explains that in congenital cataracts like Odongo's, the lens in the eye is affected.
Everyone's eye has a structure called a lens, and the lens helps you to see. It actually helps you to refract the images coming to the eye so that they are clear when they hit the retina, and so you're able to see clear images. When you're born, that lens should be clear, like a glass you're looking through, and this is how you have normal vision. Now, the cataract affects that part of the eye called the lens, and instead of the lens being clear, like a glass you're looking through, it starts being hazy or cloudy. And the first stages, it becomes sort of like a bathroom window that you're looking through, but when it advances, it actually becomes completely creamish or white, and this causes poor vision.
Congenital cataracts in children can easily be detected between the first 6 months of life.
The first sign is usually poor vision. Like in a child, you will notice that the child is not following objects well, they are not reaching for objects which are given to them, they are not able to identify like the face of the mother until she speaks or she's quite close to them. They don't reach for toys which are given to them. Older children will bump into objects in the house, yeah? They don't see clearly, or when you send them to get something, they're not able to see it. Then another sign that you can see in young children is the eyes start shaking. We call this nystagmus, and this shakiness of the eyes is usually a sign of poor vision.
Dr. Sitati says congenital cataracts is the most avoidable cause of blindness.
As a pediatric ophthalmologist, I see quite a number, but in the general population, cataracts are not that common. Maybe we see them in every 3 cataracts per 10,000 births. Yeah? In Kenya, some studies done in the schools for the blind have shown that our prevalence of cataract is about 13%.
The only solution to treating this condition is through a surgery like the one Odongo went through at Kikuyu Eye Hospital.
The definitive management of cataract is surgery. Yeah? This is a surgery, it's the most common surgery in ophthalmology practice, where you actually wash out the cataract and replace the cataract with a clear artificial lens.
Dr. Sitati adds that the surgery is safe if it's done when the child is still young. Though Odongo got his surgery as an adult, he still got his vision, after which he continued with school at Kenyatta University, studying mathematics and geography, and no one could believe that he could see.
Dad, I've asked you, please come in front and sit here because this is your seat. Then Madam may just sit here for now. So little did she know that at least I could see her and I could perceive light. At the moment, I still have a balance of about 113,000 to go at Kenyatta University. Once I pay that, I'll write a letter to the academic registrar. The units will be put online. The lecturers can now put those marks online, as they start called marks. Then from there, can now apply for graduation.
While at school, Odongo learned how to repair shoes, a skill that enables him to survive in the concrete jungle that is Nairobi city.
I'll try as much as I can to survive with this job of repairing shoes in Mathare here. I try as much as I can to live a very simple life. I pay house rent of only 1,200. Meaning even if I was to save 50 bob every day, by the end of the month, I'll have money to pay for the rent.
I prophesy. But all along, Odongo was a dreamer. Though blind, he had a vision that one day he could find his way by the moonlight. But he was always punished by his blindness. Nevertheless, he held fast to his dreams of being a pilot.
I had a dream of becoming a pilot from when I was a very young child, because could hear sisters going to Italy for a prayer meeting to meet Pope and ask, sister, how did you want to travel from Kenya to Europe? I went by plane. How long did it take you from Kenya to that place? It took like about 8 hours to get to Europe. Okay. So I knew that if I become a pilot, I'll also be helping my parents, that the Catholic nuns who have brought me up, to be taking them to Italy and bring them back here in Kenya.
Hope is like a waking dream that Odongo held on, even though the Sisters of St. Peter's Convent in Mumias told him he was unable to be a pilot because of his blindness.
2017, I had saved some little money because I'm a cobbler here in Mathare, saved like about 6,000 shillings. I paid to Jumbo Jet, and then I booked for a flight from Nairobi to Mombasa. We reached Mombasa within the 45 minutes. I remained seated. She came direct to my seat and asked me, how can we help you? Could we be having a problem that you want us to help you? I told her, yes, I want to speak to the captain who brought us here. She said, do you have an appointment? No, I don't have an appointment. This is going to be very much impossible. Just sitting about few meters away from where the cockpit was, and she was hearing our conversation. So she asked, okay, bring her in. So Captain Yvonne Mumia called me in. She asked me to meet her at Wilson Airport. It was on a Tuesday, but she asked me to meet her on Friday, where she'll be, after she's done with her work, at around 10 there. So at around 7 in the morning, I was already at Wilson Airport.
That encounter opened doors for him to join Nairobi flight training, but not without its share of challenges.
I was there for the first 1 week. The second week, he asked for money. It was about 5.3 million. I don't have even a single coin. Only money that I had is about 2,000 shillings that I could buy a uniform, one pair of a shirt, a bus, and a tie. And the money was over.
Captain Mshara Mwangi, a flight instructor, says that Odongo progress in school is tremendous despite having challenges with school fees.
We got a referral from the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority. They sent us Mr. Odongo. They said that we may do a review on both air and ground. We went for a flight. We went for 1 hour in the air, and I can gladly say I was impressed by him. Not only was he enthusiastic about flying, but he also could point out the features.
Odongo's daily routine is between Mathare, attending flying school, and shoemaking, which can only help him get a meal for the day.
In a day I can make like between 50 to 100 shillings because I'm not here like a whole day, only coming in the evening. Maybe if it's a good day, I can make like about 50, 60, 70, 80 there, because you repair a shoe for 20 shillings, you're given 10 shillings, the owner of the business. Because I'm employed, it remains with the rest of the money. And this is why, by any chance, I would even wish to leave Mathare, but now it has not remained to be my place.
But one will ask what motivates and keeps such a man from not giving up in life.
I've decided to dedicate most of my time, especially during free time, to help also children living with visual disability in this area.
To keep his mission alive, Odongo started to hawk pens, where he directs the money to his foundation to help the needy children.
These are black pens, and also you're going to take like another blue, like maybe another 40 or 30 pieces. These one are blue. So with them, they have to press like this. They remove the seal to show it is a new pen. You remove the seal, then they can make maybe like a sample of writing somewhere, like A, B, C, D. They say, wow, it's writing well. So with them now, I'll tell them, after they buy these pens, I go back there after maybe 2 or 3 days, write them a appreciation letter saying, thank you very much for buying 50 pieces of pen. Be able to raise 5,000 because one pen is 100 shillings. I'm Daniel Odongo, a student pilot. Then the flying 5-year teacher, Charlie Bravo Lima. Flying at a height of about...
Despite all the progress, Odongo needs to do another eye surgery so that he can be able to fly comfortably.
I'm using artificial lenses. Now the condition has reoccurred on the right eye. If you look at it, it's coming like it's going inside the eye. So I've gone to the hospital at Kikuyu, Lions, and also Sabatia. I was given 2 options. One option was to remove the whole eye so that it can remain an empty socket. And the second option was to go and see Dr. M.L. Landes, who is based at Netherlands. I can't make any turn or any corner. I can't roll with that plane in the air on the right-hand side because I'm going to miss some digits on the compass. And most probably it's either go to yaw, like it goes to make a necessary movement and stabilize that plane will be a problem.
Odongo, who has since made amends with his parents, is hopeful for a better tomorrow. For Odongo, it's never too late to be what you might have been, despite the challenges one is facing. As he says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. This is a story of hope, resilience, and determination. It started out as a dream that is almost coming to reality. Odongo hopes that sooner he will end up a pilot. Beldeen, waliaula, KTN News.